Well, hi-ho there, MushPuff. Good to see you. Welcome back. I know it's been a while. If you don't remember, I'm DeadOnDave. Now, we've been on YouTube for a long time, and we've done a lot of different shows, live talk shows for the most part, and we're going to be bringing one of them back each and every single Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time, DeadOnDave Live. You know, the talk show where anything goes. We talk about any topic, bring in any guest, interview anybody at any given time. But getting the topics sometimes can be tricky. But I came up with an idea for that. And now you're in it. You're involved. You're complicit. Congratulations. Welcome to the MushPuff Club. Let's get after it right now.
Here's your winner and
All right. I know. What the hell's a MushPuff Club? That's got to be the question that's on your mind. Well, two questions. One, what's a MushPuff Club? And two, why the hell should I care? Well, let's get into that, shall we? Because you guys will be developing the show for the Sunday show. So we're going to be doing about 3 of these a week. We're going to go and get all of the things that you want to hear, a quick little explanation of, a quick little opinion on, a fast little anecdote, perhaps, who knows, anywhere between 5 and 20 seconds, just a knee-jerk, quick reaction, and the things that you guys like the most, the things that you guys tend to be most interactive with, is what we're going to do a live Sunday show about. We're going to take about 3 to 5 of the topics that you find throughout the course of the week, and we're going to do a full live stream about it. So sit back, relax, and let's see what you guys wanted to know what my big dumbass thought about today. Honestly, no better place to start than with our buddy right here on Twitter, at Trivia_Chick, who is the host of Trivial Theater on YouTube. Fantastic movie review show. What does she have? Oh, it's a movie question. Big shock there. Let's go ahead and pop ourselves in here with a little movie magic. Boop. There I am. How you doing? All right. Honest opinions on the various Star Wars movies. Well, being a big Star Wars freak of nature that I am, allow me to answer. A New Hope, the movie that changed the way I looked at space movies. Pretty damn close to perfect movie. Empire Strikes Back shows that even almost a perfect movie can be improved upon. Best movie of the trilogy and probably the best movie of the entire franchise. Return of the Jedi, a very satisfying ending and probably the only satisfying ending we've ever gotten in any of the trilogies, although weakest movie of the 3. Prequel time, Phantom Menace, a promising start. I mean, it had some issues, obviously, but it gave us the best lightsaber battle of the entire franchise and some really good starting points that just never seem to gel the rest of this trilogy. Attack of the Clones. For some people, and me included, this is probably the best overall movie of the second trilogy, but it still has major issues that probably puts it a little bit underneath the Phantom Menace just because the wow moments that were not there in this movie. Great love story, other than that, kind of a Revenge of the Sith. All style, no substance. Let's cram everything into this movie so we can make more. That's what it felt like. The Force Awakens, once again filled with optimism after seeing this movie. My God, so happy we have Star Wars movies again. Thank you, JJ. We love you. The Last Jedi. JJ, what the hell were you thinking? Why did you give away the reins? This movie almost drove me away from the franchise, and I'm not even kidding. First time that I saw it, I was okay with it. Second time I saw it, I just completely fell out of love with this movie. Ugh. Rise of Skywalker, not gonna lie, still haven't seen it. Mainly because I was so disappointed by The Last Jedi, I still haven't been able to bring myself to go watch The Rise of Skywalker yet. But I'm going to. I know what happens. I've seen what happens. I've been spoiled. It seems like a perfectly fine, meh way to end this trilogy. Rogue One. Rogue One has the greatest war sequence in the history of movies. I don't give a shit. Don't give me Saving Private Ryan. This ending of Rogue One is legendary in the war sequence mythos. Solo. Well, much like Rise of Skywalker, I still haven't brought myself to watch Solo. Don't really know why, just haven't. So next up from our good old buddy Big E, at XBigEOfficial. Why are people mad at Ronda Rousey? Well, Big E, to answer it, let me pop back in. Hello, Canadian. Okay, so basically Ronda Rousey, who has been out of WWE for a while, has gone and said the fans were a big reason why she left the WWE and a big reason why she's in no rush to return. And she also referred to wrestling as fake fighting. And this drove wrestling fans crazy because wrestling fans are crazy just a little bit. And there's your answer. Next up, the best shiny hunter in all of Pokemon Go. Wild Dorkachu at Wild Dorkachu asks, what are your thoughts on performing artists doing live stream performances from their homes, and which artist have you enjoyed, disliked in this setting? Well, I love it personally. I mean, come on, how can we not like it? What are we going to do? We're going to be a big douche on this? It's fantastic. It's a great thing that artists are doing. But for me, it's not about the music stuff. It's about the late night stuff. It's about the live talk show people. It's a really hard job to do each and every single day, even when you have a studio and full crew. And a lot of these guys are returning and they're doing it, and everybody's doing it satellite style. So you have your crew, at least as many of them that can work remotely, and they're trying to piece together. They're doing what we do as YouTubers. So I have kind of found it very interesting, since so many of us kind of work with a lot of different people remotely, and we got to figure all this out. Now they're doing the exact same thing, and it's been fun to watch the results. So that's been the big thing for me. Extra shout out to Jimmy Kimmel, who I think has done the best job of all the late night talk show hosts in making a great, entertaining nightly show that I've really enjoyed. And I'm not a Kimmel guy. Longest answer you're probably going to get of the entire show. Jesus, great question, Dorkachu. You know, I think we need to take a quick second and stop the show just for a moment and give an honorable mention here to P-Gay at P-Gin Technicolor with the topical and up-to-date happening question of the day. Dave, what's your opinion on the Barry Bonds steroid debacle? Well, let's get way back in the time machine, and I'll answer it back when people actually gave a shit. All right, we got another one here. Donna Danny at Donna Danny. Why am I always right? Shut up. No, but for real, what do you think of commentary channels in 2020 in contrast to commentary channels in 2016? Oh, God. First off, I'm really tired. Give me back on camera. Back on screen. Back on screen. First off, I am tired of 2016. The epicenter of drama. Shut up. You know, things get old, things happen, life goes on, and people change. Get over it. That's my first thing. Second, I don't know. I mean, it seems in 2020, it's kind of shifted to the exposers, and it's more about them than ever before, which is fine. But I mean, it seems to be rarely about whatever the subject that started. It really becomes about the videos that are made on the subject more than it is about the subject themselves. Will that subject get canceled? We already know they're never going to get canceled, but the true artistry, the true fun, and I think the true appeal comes from after the videos are made, when everybody can then respond to each other's videos and have everybody on each other's shows. I think that was just starting. That secondary aspect was just starting in 2016, and now it's full-fledged taken over. And for a lot of people, it doesn't get any better. For me, we got Buckeye Strong at the HDK3. Thoughts on the XFL? Well, real simple. It's sad. The coronavirus has taken a lot of people down. Give me back on the screen again. The coronavirus has taken a lot of people down, but the reality is the XFL seemed to be on the right path. They got everything right from what they got wrong the first time around. They made this more about the game, and it worked. People were responding. There seemed to be something there that at least they were going to get another season. And now they've had to halt operations, and we're probably never going to get another iteration of the XFL. Vince McMahon is in his mid-70s. The game's over, unfortunately, and it's unfortunate because XFL was actually really fun this go-round. Final question of this first episode goes to my buddy Ryan Mitchell Brown at Crimson Films. Joe Exotic? Well, Joe Exotic, of course, everybody knows the Tiger King, all that craziness that's happening right now. This guy I heard about a couple years ago. Shaq talked about it because that's who he bought his tigers from. And then, of course, we've heard all the stories that's happened since. The show's pretty incredible from what I've seen. All the interviews that are happening because of the show are even more entertaining because we're getting that the show's not even fully touching on everything. And let me get on camera for this portion because it's crazy. As nuts as the show is and all the interactions that they show, apparently it's tame. It's the tame version. So as far as Trainwreck goes, it certainly fits the bill for anybody who wants to see insanity at its very finest. Great question to finish up the week. Because right now, and I'm going to finish up on this, right now we live in this world where Corona is going crazy, making everybody crazy for good, bad, or indifferent reasons, whether you think that things are too extreme or not extreme enough. The one thing that I can urge to all of you is find things to occupy yourself with and do not make the situation worse than it needs to be. Come do stupid stuff like give me more things to react to, more things to give responses to, because we'll be doing another one of these on Wednesday. So buckle up, Buttercup, and we'll see you then. Thank you so much to all the people who gave us a question for this very first episode. We'll see you later, and get out of the MushPuff Club. Peace.